Collectors, welcome back to the third instalment in the Westminster Collection's new Spotlight series. Every Sunday, we will share coins we have personally picked, either due to their magnificent impact on the collecting world, innovative techniques they offer, or simply the pure excitement we have had from handling these powerful pieces. This week, in celebration of the Royal British Legion's 101-year anniversary, I take a look at this first-of-its-kind 3D poppy coin, issued in support of the amazing charity. Together, we're going to talk about why this coin is highly collectible and why it has become particularly sought after. The high-relief, silver-proof 2-ounce Remembrance Day coin sees the poppy rise out of both sides of the coin. This is caused by extra high relief, achieved specially by the smart minting technology used on this coin, a technique never before seen on a poppy coin. Smart minting technology is a technique where the exact processes are a fiercely guarded secret. But essentially, the state-of-the-art technology allows unprecedented levels of intricate detail and extraordinary high relief, while only very slightly increasing the weight. Extra high relief simply means the design is more three-dimensional than a standard coin. This effect elevates the level of detail seen and can even be felt on the coin itself. This incredible coin has been struck from 2 ounces of 0.999 silver and has been finished to that all-important proof standard, the finish preferred most by collectors, due to the sharpness and detail achieved, which is unrivaled. Due to the high level of finish and minting on this coin, it's understandably a very limited edition piece. Just 500 were issued, an incredibly small amount when you consider the number of collectors worldwide who buy remembrance coins year on year. Reverse designer Paul Barnett is one of the Westminster Collection's very own. He has experience in 3D modelling and sculpting and told me that when the opportunity to design this coin came up, he actually jumped at the chance. He said, "The chance to do something like this is incredible. I've actually been to France and Belgium and have seen the poppies growing in the fields, and that image has really stayed with me." It was difficult to show the delicate nature of the poppy flower in ultra high relief, but we really hope we've been successful in showing the beauty of the flower. There is no doubt that this high relief, silver-proof 2-ounce Remembrance Day coin is one of the most unique that have ever been issued. Just look at that 3D effect. The poppy rising out of both sides of the coin so strongly, with the shine of the field providing an excellent backdrop. As you can see on screen, it has a reeded edge or milled edge as referred to in the UK. Milled edges is a series of grooved lines that encircle the perimeter of coins, and this effect is usually added during the striking process. Reeded or milled edges were initially introduced to prevent coin counterfeiting, along with some gold and silver coins reeded to discourage clipping, the act of decreasing the amount of precious metal in a coin, while continuing to circulate it at its face value. Did you know coin counterfeiting was made more difficult through the implementation of reeding by Isaac Newton in 1698, during his time as Warden of the Royal Mint? Besides this practical reason, the edge provides another stunning element to the coin, adding texture and increasing depth. A real handful, as you can see it really is eye-catching. But you won't want to hold this high-relief coin for long, as with its impeccable proof finish, even the slightest scratch can cause damage. That's because, aside from scratches, the oils in human fingers can over time discolour and tarnish a coin, so it's incredibly important to wear protective gloves if you're wanting to handle your coin. As you can see on screen here, this coin is again unique in the fact that the Queen's portrait does not display largely on the obverse, like we're used to seeing on our coinage. Her Majesty's portrait can still be seen on the obverse, but an elegant poppy accompanies her, with thanks to that all-important smart minting technology. You don't see this often, and I'm sure you agree it's truly breathtaking. As I mentioned earlier, the incredible tiny edition limit of just 500 means only a small handful of collectors were able to get their hands on this fantastic coin. We only have a small allocation remaining, so if you haven't yet secured this for your collection, you can do so by clicking the link on screen now. Thank you for joining me whilst we learn about this beautiful coin. I must say it really is one of my favourites that I've seen so far. With the anniversary of the Royal British Legion today, Sunday the 15th of May, it only felt right to give this spotlight session to the high-relief, silver-proof 2-ounce Remembrance Day coin. Remember, the first of its kind 3D poppy seen on this coin makes it truly collectible, achieved through that special smart minting technology. Look out for these minting processes in the future to identify collectible coins, along with the low edition limits and important anniversary years they are issued. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell so you can be notified when the next episode in the Spotlight series comes. See you next time.